Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. It's James with Goings Enterprises LLC on the Square in Girard. Sorry I haven't posted the last couple of days. I'm sorry for that brief little brain pause. Sleep has been kind of hard to come by. I get that brand of insomnia where you go to count sheep, and by the end of the night, every one of those sheep not only has a number, but a serial number, a first, middle, and last name, and a complete backstory, right? So, this episode of Weekly Rant Wednesday brought to you by Goings Gourmet Peach Jam. Goings Gourmet Peach Jam. 4 ingredients: peaches, sugar, pectin, and lemon juice. It doesn't get much more natural of a jarred product than that. If you've got a recipe that is even more natural than that, I'd love to know about it. We try to focus only on the highest quality ingredients. If we can't get those, then we just don't make it. We gotta wait till the right peaches come in season, whatever. All right, now I'm babbling again. Lack of sleep, lack of caffeine. So let's get into this Wednesday rant. This weekly rant is going to be based on a school lunch program, not necessarily on those programs themselves, which could have other issues. I want to focus on a big issue that is near and dear to my heart, and that is child food insecurity. And if you're not familiar, what that basically is they're saying 1 in 5 children in our country do not have access to regular meals. Now, in a lot of households, if I could talk properly, you've got children that rely on school lunch programs to get their base nutrition because there's not necessarily enough food in the house, or they get a small meal for dinner. They get shipped off to school early in the morning to catch the breakfast program, and then they're dependent on those lunch meals in the middle of the day to get them through till the next day. All right. Now, imagine you're one of these kids. It's not your fault. You have no control as a small child of where your food or your next meal is coming from. Then you get in the lunch line. You get up, and lunch lady says, well, your account is delinquent. You can't have a regular lunch like everybody else today. One of two things are going to happen. One, which used to happen to us when I was little, is we just didn't get to eat that day. That was it. No food. The second option, from my understanding, is you get a cold sandwich. You get a PB&J, or with a lot of the kids having peanut allergies and stuff, they don't even do PB&Js anymore. They'll do like a cold cheese or a ham and cheese sandwich, something of that nature. So that's what you get, and you get a cup of water or something to wash it down. Meanwhile, while you're doing this, all these other kids can see it. They recognize that you're the poor kid. They recognize that your parents did not put or could not put money on your lunch account. So you're sitting there with your cronies, with your classmates, and they all see what's going on. Some of these kids start teasing you. So not only are you smelling the hot food coming off of these children, all these children around you's trays, scarfing down your little sandwich or whatever you got, if anything at all, and your stomach is growling, you're getting teased, you're getting picked on, and then you know that you've got to make it through the rest of the day. And in some cases, you know that when you get home, there is little to nothing as far as food. And I mean, it's tragic. It really is, and it should not happen. So, because of this month, the month of February, what we are doing is we are starting a social media campaign to raise money. We ourselves are already going to do this. We are already pledging X amount of dollars at the end of the month to go into a local school and pay off a child's lunch account. And we're going to pay them up through the rest of the year. But what else we're doing, we just started, I just put it together this morning. I put together a GoFundMe account. where anybody else that wants to donate to this cause is more than welcome to donate to this GoFundMe in order for us to not just take care of 1 or 10 children, but see how many kids we can actually get fed. And so they may only get that one good meal a day. It may be school lunch, but they're not going to have to be hungry the rest of the school day. And schools that have breakfast programs, same deal. They can go in, they can get their breakfast, they can get their lunch. And even if that's the only meal they're relying on, they will have it. And we're going to put the GoFundMe link down below. Uh, Feel free to like, share. Love you all. Guys, we really need to come together, love each other, and take care of each other. And I hope you feel the same way I do.